Besides his usual meetings with Egyptian and Qatari representatives who are leading the mediation efforts between Israelis and the Palestinians, the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with an expanded diplomats from the Arab world, a collection of foreign ministers that included Jordan, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Palestinian Liberation Organization, and the Prime Minister of Qatar, along with the Egyptian Foreign Minister, together sat with the U.S. Secretary of State to discuss the developments in the ceasefire talks, through which both Egypt and the United States Secretary of State says that progress has been made. They did not, however, give any details about what kind of progress or when a deal for brokering another ceasefire in Gaza could be expected.
In all the meetings, there was a focus on the situation of the war in Gaza and the importance to reach a ceasefire and hostage release, and to work on intensifying the amount of humanitarian aid.
We've been working, as you know, with Egypt, with Qatar, and with Israel to put a strong proposal on the table. Hamas responded to that. The negotiators continue to work. The gaps are narrowing, and we're continuing to push for an agreement in Doha.
On the other hand, the talks with the expanded version of the Arab foreign ministers also included the future plans for the Palestinian occupied territory, specifically how to govern Gaza once this crisis is over. Also, the U.S. Secretary of State discussed coordination with these Arab countries, basically the most influential countries when it comes to the Palestinian countries, and how to revive peace talks and push forward for a lasting peace, through which the foreign minister stressed that only a two-state solution based on UN Security Council resolutions and on the 1967 borders is what they would accept as a lasting solution for the Palestinian crisis. On the other hand, the Egyptian foreign minister warned about grave consequences if Israel proceeds with a ground invasion to Rafah city, the city that borders Egypt and Gaza, and almost two-thirds of the Palestinian population in Gaza are taking shelter and camping there. El-Sisi fears that a military expansion there could jeopardize Egypt's national security and cause regional implications, as more casualties could be expected with this military expansion inside Rafah city. What Israel says is imminent, but the United States as well as Egypt on Thursday both stressed that they reject this step by Israel and Egypt to prevent this step from happening. Adel el Mahrouky, CGTN, Cairo.